what's happening, gamers? You wanted it, so here it is. More Star Wars Rogue Leader, Rogue Squadron 2. It's bonus time, kiddies!
Woohoo! Bonus!
Today, we'll be looking at the Dark Lord himself.
Uh-oh.
That's right, Lord Helmet. No, I'm just kidding. Darth Vader. Dark Vader? What? Oh my gosh, I'm tired. So anyway, these are what-if levels.
Lord Muffin Top. I don't know.
On the Yavin moon. He wishes for you to lead the assault and remind them of the might of the Empire, Lord Vader.
Lord Vader, okay. So, this is a what-if level. What if the Empire invaded Yavin after the destruction of the Death Star with a massive fleet and destroyed them before they got to Hoth?
Whoa.
And you can see this is Darth, and he looks terrible.
He looks kind of like a chibi version of himself.
Well, I mean, also, he had a cape, not this weird kind of Jedi robe thing, so I don't know what they were thinking. But that is the Imperial shuttle that Emperor Palpatine comes on.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's kind of wearing a Snuggie.
Yeah, so these are TIE fighters. We're inside of an Imperial Star Cruiser hangar.
Yeah, the cape is supposed to go over his shoulders, not have his shoulders have armholes in it.
I know, it looks really weird. And this is the TIE Advance, the X1.
Well, maybe it's because they just did a bonus thing. They were just like...
Do you want to know what's so cool about this TIE fighter?
What's so cool?
Advanced homing cluster missiles.
Ooh.
I can shoot 5 missiles at a time. Now, the other problem is, shooting down rebels, they have pesky shields, but the Empire, no shields. So you use that craft during the game, gold medals galore.
Awesome.
Also, yeah, I cheated to unlock all these things for the bonus, because this is the last time we'll be looking at Rogue Leader.
I spotted rebel transports on my sensors.
Aside from one more bonus level.
It seems the rebels are attempting to move supplies off the planet. Do not allow them to escape.
Their supplies will never reach their destination.
See, they're just so proper for the Empire.
Their supplies will never reach their destiny.
All right, guys, form up on my wing so we can take this rebel scum down.
That's right. Psh, these rebels. I mean, come on.
All right, so the main...
On my wing.
Forming on your wing, my lord.
Okay, so the main point of this level is see the Corellian transports?
Yep.
We have to blow them out of the existence.
Blow them out of the sky.
Well, I mean, they're on the ground
These
right
rebels
now.
are so annoying. They're just like riffraff. They're so uncultured.
I think if 3 escape, you lose.
Ready to engage.
They really bother me. I mean, I really hope these rebels don't win because, I mean, come on. Look at our awesome civilization we made with the Empire.
This is inside of the ship.
They're just causing problems.
Notice the difference when you're inside of the TIE fighter. You can't see all the way around you. You can only look forward. But you have a bigger targeting computer that actually does not use up your accuracy thing.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's kind of cool, but...
I mean, look at the... Never mind.
Yeah, no, the rebels have basically used vehicles. The Empire's coming after them with new stuff.
I know.
It's like the rebels are an impoverished nation or something like that.
I know. Why don't the rebels want to be part of us? I mean, come on. What's their problem? They don't want to have good stuff?
They don't like casual Fridays.
They don't want amazing latte machines?
What about dental plans?
I know. Look at our amazing military school system. We train people to fight. It's awesome. Whee! We're the top of the line. I don't know what their problem is. They don't want coolness. They don't want to be awesome.
Apparently not.
If they don't want to be awesome, then they will die.
Do you see the radar, like, inside of the cockpit?
Yeah.
It's a targeting computer, but you're not using any accuracy points.
Oh, weird.
Yep.
Position, awaiting orders.
Do as I say.
On my wing.
Guys, get this X-Wing off me. The only thing that I wish that they had in this version, which they had in X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, if there was a enemy behind you, you could say, "Get this guy off me," and they'd be like, you know, they would play a soundbite from Star Wars, and then they would have somebody come in and help you out.
Totally.
But this is definitely the spiritual successor of the X-Wing versus TIE Fighter series, and I played Battlefront VR or whatever. It's nothing compared to this. Like this Starfighter VR PlayStation thing? No. This is much better. And it's from over 10 years ago. That says something
I know,
right there.
right? I know, it feels like the more technology people have to do things easier, the less time they spend on doing things well.
If I was a multi-millionaire, I would get
Engage the fighters.
some type of license agreement with whatever company holds the rights to the Star Wars video games. Go get like at least 30 or 40 of the principal staff of Factor 5, and in a year and a half, make an amazing flight sim Star Wars game. And call it Rogue Squadron 4.
Yeah, track down all the people who made it originally and be like, I'm sorry, what are you doing right now? Oh, I'm working for this company. I'm
Not
hiring
anymore.
you. Not anymore. I'm hiring you. Just throw money at them. Be like, you're working for me now. It's like, but I wasn't finished with this game. They'll have to find someone else.
Just imagine if Factor 5 had not gone under. They
On my wing.
would have made a Rogue Squadron game for the 3DS. They would have made one
Oh
for
my
the Wii U.
gosh. Stop, Luke! Stop it, you're tantalizing me. I can't think about it. Why do these things look like those Mayan pyramids and stuff? It's kinda
Did you
weird.
never see the base on Yavin?
Yeah, I did. I just didn't understand what was going on with it.
They were just pyramid bases. This ancient civilization that they're using as a base.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Alright, so we have to go inside of here and destroy the transports. Very carefully.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense because even the pyramids in the jungle areas and like South America and stuff, they're in the middle of the wilderness with those pyramids, and that's exactly how this looks.
Now, I know some people are going to say, well, technically this isn't a what-if thing. The Empire did invade Yavin. It's like, but if you're going with the movie and not the extended universe canon, they actually fled to Hoth after they won the Battle of Yavin / the Death Star, because there wasn't any Imperial forces still at where the Death Star was. It took them some time to get there with a massive fleet, and by the time they did, the rebels were already gone. Their big battle with the Empire was on Hoth, not Yavin.
Attack their fighters.
Yeah.
So this is a Triumph of the Empire scenario, which is actually pretty cool. So there's another level, too, that's based on Darth Vader and the Triumph of the Empire. It is a what-if story, which we'll be looking at, on what if Vader destroyed the X-Wings attacking the Death Star and the Rebel fighters. It's a shorter level, but it's a lot of fun. So we're going to be doing that after we beat this level, if we beat it.
Yeah, hopefully we'll beat it.
That's the
Hear me?
plan.
Hold together.
Woohoo! Last transport.
Come on, Kwing, you can do this. Use the Force.
Bye-bye.
Woo! We did it. The Force will be with you always.
Wait, is that silver medal? No, that's bronze.
Oh,
Silver medal!
silver.
Aww.
Bronze. Nope. Silver. No.
No, my accuracy was pretty bad. So we needed 65% accuracy to get a gold medal. And we needed to complete it in 4 minutes? Shh. Yeah.
That's insane. You should have used the Force, Luke. If you would have just used the Force, you would have done it in 4 minutes.
Oh, they should have equipped Vader's tie with bombs, too.
Psh,
Considering Y-Wings get, like... Okay, so... Here we go. There we go. It's the Triumph of the Empire scenario, still. The other one was called Revenge on Yavin.
We count 30 rebel ships, Lord Vader, but they're so small they're evading our turbo lasers.
So
We'll have to
proper.
destroy them ship to ship. Get the crews to their fighters.
So this is the Vader that they had before the Force Unleashed. I really, 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 really want to do the Force Unleashed. I think you
Yeah.
would love that game. You play
What are your orders, Lord Vader?
as
Close up formation.
a Jedi
Lord Vader.
that has been taken in as a little kid and made Vader's apprentice. And he becomes like a Sith assassin, and even the Emperor doesn't know about him, and Vader is training this guy to destroy the Emperor so that Vader and his apprentice, you know, the rule of two, can rule the galaxy together.
Close up formation.
Oh, yeah. I
Until
know.
Vader is eventually portrayed by his apprentice and his apprentice. Because that's how it works. You know, the Sith, they get apprentices, they kill the other one, and yeah. But it's a
Nice.
really, really cool game that spanned 2 video games. And would have had a third, but LucasArts, of course, went to Disney, so all
Right.
projects got canceled. And they started working on things like Star Wars Battlefront, which wasn't
Close up
bad,
formation.
but,
Yes.
you know,
Disney, the destroyer of products and companies.
Well, no, it was...
The eater of souls.
Disney was very smart. They made a Call of Duty like a Star Wars game.
Yeah.
You know, to the T. The microtransactions, everything.
They're smart, but they're not talented.
They didn't do what most companies did previously with Star Wars Battlefront. There was no single-player campaign. There was no storyline. It was just the online component.
Engage at will.
Yup. And that's what makes it not as fun, because you don't have a story, and it's not inspiring. It's just there. Mm-hmm. It's just like, oh, well, you can shoot some people, and here you go.
All right, see how it shows up right... Whoa! Right in our radar.
It's kind of like the difference between a dad that plays with his kid with blocks and it's like,
yes!
Here, oh my gosh, let's build a tower. And now we're going to have the enemy forces come in. Oh, now we have to defend them. And he helps his kid think of a story with the blocks and everything. Instead, it's like a dad who just throws blocks at his kid and it's just like, here's some blocks, there you go. That's basically what Battlefront is.
Do you want to know a little Star Wars trivia?
What?
Have you ever seen the Chad Vader series that my dad loved so much back in early YouTube? This guy who, you know, worked at a grocery store, and he was Darth Vader.
Oh, wow.
That
Yeah,
actor,
Chad Vader. Oh, my gosh, yeah.
Chad Vader went on to become the official voice of Darth Vader in video games for almost 7 years. Yes.
No, what are you talking about? No way.
He was Darth Vader
That's
during
not right.
The Force Unleashed. He was Darth Vader in...
They saw him on YouTube and then used him for their games?
Yep.
No way. YouTubers can do other things than just this?
He was in Soul Calibur as Darth Vader. He was in several different video games. I don't know what happened to the guy that they got in this, but he was Darth Vader from, like, the Factor 5 voice actor. He did it in Star Wars Force Commander, Star Wars Rogue Squadron series. He did it...
Or maybe he auditioned, too.
Well, I mean, this was a LucasArts guy, the same as the Bob, whatever the guy that got to play Luke. All right, here we go.
We've analyzed the rebels' attack pattern, and there might be a threat. Their focus seems to be on the exhaust port at the end of the trench.
I will deal with them myself.
See, this guy's not as good as Chad Vader.
Yeah.
I mean, Chad is, like, scary accurate. When, what's his name? James Earl Jones heard Chad Vader, he was like, am I voicing the part? That sounds like me. Is this something that I did? They're like, no, that's somebody else. He's like, uncanny.
Oh, that would be freaky to hear somebody who could match your voice exactly.
It's pretty close. It's not exact to James Earl Jones,
but it's very close.
Very, very close. I believe James came back to reprise his role in Rogue One, did he not?
Yeah, he did. They gave him a lot more lines, too, than usual, which I was kind of like, okay, this is cool, but at the same time, I'm not used to Darth Vader talking this much. I guess they were just like, okay, let's just throw this at James Earl Jones so he can talk more.
Well, he has an amazing voice.
I know he does. And he was amazing in Rogue One, which you have to see.
So seriously, guys and gals, we are on a huge Star Wars kick. I loved this game. I don't want to look at Rebel Strike until December, but I would be open in April to looking at a Star Wars game of your choice. So let me know what you want to see. The options are The Force Unleashed, Star Wars Bounty Hunter, Shadows of the Empire, and I wouldn't do Super Star Wars. Those games would make me rage.
Oh, yeah. Are you talking about
Super Nintendo?
Ones, yeah. Oh, my gosh. That was cool.
And we will be looking at Star Wars Battlefront 2 when it comes out this year. Because there's already a new game coming out.
Hey, Luke, do you know the best thing about watching Rogue One, which I know that you're not too fond of the other Star Wars movies? You know what's better about it that might make you want to watch it? It doesn't have anyone named Luke in it.
Huh.
So you don't have to,
Here is the difference with the trench. You know how the fighters had to be in the trench? Darth Vader's TIE actually gets to fly above the trench, which makes it a lot faster to get to your destination. And we go both ways. We attack, like, from behind them and head on.
Yep.
But his, companions aren't here. This is all Darth Vader. Like, you can't get any ships to form up with you at this point.
Form up.
Alright, so the fighters should be coming up on our radar any second.
I love the music.
I know.
I am dying to see what you think of Rogue One, but you probably won't watch it until it's out of theaters.
I'll watch it. I mean, I need to bring down our other PS4 so there's there's more DLC for Star Wars Battlefront, like the Rogue One DLC and, not just the Death Star, so,
Oh yeah, now we have our little Death Star mug we got at GameStop, so that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, we do.
I'm gonna use it for a plant.
Oh! Sorry. No! No!
Yeah.
Yeah, James Earl Jones is like, if I come back and I do Vader, no more stupid lines.
Yeah, why did they make him redo that? It was so stupid. I know.
Rebel fighters heading down the trench.
His original line was
All right, here we
cool,
go.
though. He originally was like, no. And then he silently threw the guy
I'm sorry,
out.
but I just want to say this right now. Battlefront's Death Star looks terrible compared to this, and this is 11... Almost, how many years ago was this? 2001? This isn't 15 years, no. Yes! Wait. I'm bad with math. 2011 would be 10 years, right? Yes?
What? From what? When did this come
2001.
out?
This game was 2001.
Oh, yeah, so 2011 would be 10 years. Then you add however many.
It's 16,
so it's 2000,
right?
yeah, so it's, plus 6. Yep, so it'd be 16 years.
Okay. The Battlefront DLC, which you have to pay, so much for, and it's 20 gigabytes. This looks more authentic to the Death Star than their version.
Yeah, I know it does.
Like, I don't even know what their Death Star looks like. It doesn't look authentic. Like, if you were to compare this to the movie, this looks a little bit better than the movie version because, it's more than a detailed model.
Yeah.
Whereas the Death Star on Battlefront, they try to encompass, like, all the players playing at once, so they make it, like,
It looks more bare bones, like, I think.
Well, no, it doesn't look bare bones, it's round. Like, the entire thing is a sphere. I understand it's supposed to be a sphere, but when you're actually there, it wouldn't look like that.
If it's the size of a planet or a small moon, then it would be flat when you're near it.
It is a great day for the... Oh, crap.
Just like when you're walking on the moon, you weren't just walking on a round ball. I don't go outside and see the Earth as a ball. I'm walking on flat
So,
land.
I mean, this is more authentic, and this was from 2001. So anyway, guys and gals,
oh, yeah.
we didn't get a medal, but that was a lot of fun. We did the what-if stuff with the Empire.
We did slam Battlefront.
We slammed Battlefront big time. And you guys and gals know what I'm talking about. You compare this Death Star
Fly over Tatooine
with their Death Star, and it's just not as good.
Yep.
So there are 2 more bonus levels that we'll be looking at in our next and final episode of Star Wars Rogue Squadron, as well as doing a little look-see at some of the ships in the hangar. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. Join us for the official finale next time. Until then, God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!